What's up guys, this is Rise and welcome to another video. Today we're shoutcasting some of your battles. These battles are from Z-Pie, a fellow trainer, really good battler that reached rank 10 last season. Z-Pie also has a YouTube channel, make sure to check them out. It is in Mandarin, so if you want to learn some Pokemon names in Mandarin or just learn the language in general, or also learn some serious skills from a really good trainer, make sure to check out their channel, link in the description. And they are rocking today Swalot, that's right, they go 5-0 with Swalot, spoiler alert. And Swalot is a poison type Pokemon that's rocking Infestation, Sludge Bomb, and Ice Beam that will have its way with the grass types. With Azumarill can land that Sludge Bomb, and it also can land that Ice Beam on flyers. So let's get into these battles and see how the spice pick of Swalot performs. Z-Pie will be rocking this team with an Azu and Galarian Stunfisk core alongside the Swalot. I was curious because I've done a lot of tournaments with Z's, and we usually called him Z's. And I was like, how is your name? How do you want me to say your IGN? And he goes Z-Pie. And it's like, oh, that's right. Like, I just realized Z's and then 314159, like the numerical constant pi in mathematics. But anyway, he's in here against a Galvantula. He got the shield with a Sludge Bomb, and now he's just going to let his Swalot go, I guess. Makes sense because Stunfisk has a dominant matchup here against the Galvantula. Galvantula is going to throw a lunge and then swap out. Interesting play. Maybe that energy could have been better saved for later, but gonna land the Earthquake, which is huge on this opposing Stunfisk. And this opposing Stunfisk is going to throw energy here. Okay, takes out a big chunk. He's probably gonna bubble down, so he has an Ice Beam ready for the Galvantula. This could possibly be an Earthquake, because, yeah, oh no, just a Rock Slide. Very nice counting. It was gonna be close there. I assume Galvantula comes back in, but the Galvantula is out of energy because it just threw that lunge. So it still needs 2 Volt Switches to get to the next discharge, I believe. Gets the last shield with the Ice Beam and just barely gets to the second Ice Beam before the Galvantula can get to another discharge. Gonna switch right away to avoid being farmed. And he's actually in a pretty good spot because he has 2 shields. So he can safely just shield these Ice Beams, and Earthquakes, 2 Earthquakes won't actually KO the Azumarill, but these Mud Shots will add up. And I think by the time, I think he can actually land 2 Earthquakes and then beat Azumarill to the 3rd move. Because these Earthquakes, so the first one is 16 turns, then the next one is 14 turns, and then the Rock Slide is only 10 turns. So that's quick math skills for Z-Pie. We're doing some quick math, so that'd be 40 turns in total, and each Ice Beam is 15 turns, so it's 40, and we saw it there. So 45 turns for 3 Ice Beams and only 40 turns for 2 Earthquakes and a Rock Slide. It's just because Mud Shot is such a spammy like energy charging fast move, and Bubble is more about the damage rather than the energy generation. Another Galvantula. We know Galvantula is really popular this season after getting that move Lunge. Looks like Galvantula wins CMP here. Makes sense because Swalot is very tanky. It's very defense weighted. You see that lunge like barely does anything. And Sludge Bomb gets the shield. Let's see, is he gonna shield this one? He is gonna shield this one. This will allow him to get off this Sludge Bomb, and then it forces the Galvantula to throw its energy. Because Galvantula can't quite just farm it down, I don't think. Yeah, so Galvantula throws the energy. He's going to let it go, and this will allow him to Mud Shot down with Stunfisk. He's probably going to have to eat 1 lunge, unfortunately. But that's not a big deal because this won't do very much. And then he can Mud Shot down, be loaded with energy, and probably swap out into Azu. What's going to come in? An opposing Azu comes in. You can see that as soon as you see that water fairy typing in the corner. You know it's going to be an Azu. I'm probably hoping his opponent switches, but his opponent's staying in, eats the Hydro Pump, then they switch into Skarmory. That makes sense. Eat the move first with your Azu, and then go into your Skarmory. So this is interesting. Even shields. His opponent has kind of the correct alignment, but this Hydro Pump's really gonna hurt. And then do you just save the shield for... Do you just save... Okay, he's not gonna shield this Sky attack. Immediate swap in the Rock Slide. This will be enough. He undercharges it. Yeah, he's probably hoping for a farm down, but that's fine. Takes out the Skarmory. In comes Azu. This is going to be really close. Oh no, the Azu goes for Play Rough. That Azu was so loaded on energy, and I think that's like a lose condition for the opponent because it's probably running Play Rough Hydro Pump. And man, I think it can get to 2 Hydro Pumps with that shield. Versus now, he's in a terrible spot, the opponent. Yeah, he goes for Play Rough again. Yeah, so because think about it, he only needed 2 Hydro Pumps, right? And 2 Play Roughs is 12 bubbles versus 2 Hydro Pumps is 14 bubbles. So that's only 2 bubbles different, and he definitely got at least like 2 maybe 3 more bubbles in there after those charge moves went off. So I think the opponent made a huge mistake there by trying to bait with the Play Rough. That's just like an unnecessary bait, right? But Z's capitalizes on the mistake. Z-Pie gonna safe swap into his own Stunfisk. Obviously, Stunfisk is a pretty bad matchup for the Swalot. Infestation and Sludge Bomb would both be resisted, and the Ice Beam would hit for neutral. He called, oh my god, I was talking about Swalot. He calls the Rock Slide bait. Huge call. Opponent shields the Earthquake. He's thinking about it this time. Okay, opponent lands the Earthquake this time. Azumarill comes in. Well, this is like fine, right? Because now the Swalot just completely avoids the Stunfisk. He's just gonna go for the Ice Beam and then try and farm down here. Ice Beam won't KO. Does maybe like 33%. Probably more like 28% or something. Oh man, is this gonna be an Earthquake? He's gonna no shield it. Just save the shields for Swalot. Bubbles down. In comes a Shiftry. Immediate switch. This is a great matchup for Swalot, and the opponent's not switching. So what the heck is in back? These infestations are chunking away. They're doing double super effective damage. Correctly shields the foul play. That definitely would have hurt. Shiftry, you know, is so highly attack weighted. Sludge Bomb lands the Sludge Bomb. Oh, and it's a Cresselia in back. This is a very dominant matchup actually for Swalot because these infestations are doing super effective and the charge moves are going to hit for some heavy neutral damage versus in the Great League, Cresselia is running Grass Knot Moonblast usually, and both those moves, Grass and Fairy, are resisted by the poison typing. These Psycho Cuts are dealing super effective, but Psycho Cut is kind of like lock on. Like it's very little damage. It's all about energy generation. So if this Cresselia was running Confusion, it would be a huge problem. But because it's running Psycho Cut, it's actually a dominant matchup for Swalot. Just goes to show you like how important movesets are. Oh, and he sack swaps the Azu. Unbelievable. He still had a shield, so it didn't really matter. But this makes it a lot more comfortable, I guess. Or slightly more comfortable. Very nice swap there, man. Some high-level gameplay by Z-Pie. Going into the next one. A Shadow Machamp. Okay. This is probably like a pretty even matchup because they're both dealing resisted damage. You gotta watch out for that Rock Slide. I wasn't counting. My screen's a little choppy right now. Opponent swaps into Marowak, so he can counter with the Azu. And it was a very nice call, calling the cross chop before on the Swalot. Marowak goes for the Shadow Ball. Yeah, if I'm Z-Pie, I just go straight for the Hydro Pump. because so many people are running Ice Beam Play Rough. The Marowak probably doesn't shield. One shots it with the Hydro Pump. Very nice. What's going to come out? An opposing Azu. So how's he going to play this out? Because he can't, because you kind of, if you let your Azu go down, you kind of have to like come in with the Stunfisk. Oh, I like this play. I like this play a lot. Immediate swap with the Sludge Bomb ready. Gets the shield. Yeah, you gotta preserve the Swalot because he knows there's a Machamp, right? And Swalot already has a good matchup against both these Pokemon. Sludge Bomb coming through. Man, that infestation charges energy very well. It's kind of doing nothing in terms of damage. Is he gonna shield this? He shields the Cross Chop. It wouldn't have KO'd, but it would have been close. We've been calling it close. Maybe it would have with the counter after. Takes out the Machamp with the Sludge Bomb. Is he going to get to this next one? Oh, man. Let's see how much this Sludge Bomb does to the Azu. Doesn't quite take it out, but he can... oh, it's a CMP tie. That's even better for him. He's safe no matter what in this situation. Still has a fully healthy Stunfisk in the back. Can just safely get to a Rock Slide. Stunfisk gets to a Rock Slide way before Azu can get to a charge move. Takes out the Azu. Really nice play. I love that play of giving up switch advantage and swapping into your Swalot, knowing that he's probably going to go back into the Machamp, and then your Stunfisk avoids the Machamp anyway, and you're also preserving your Azu if you need it in that late game scenario. Okay, this is a great lead. Everything Venusaur can throw is going to be resisted by the Swalot. Charging up energy. Oh, man. Altaria. Is he going to land this Ice Beam? Boom. Lands the Ice Beam. Oh, my gosh. That did so much damage. Double super effective. Did he just... Z's. Did you just click the Earthquake? Are you trying to flex on this Altaria? Altaria hits the Dragon Pulse. Now he's just going to go for the Rock Slide. You guys saw it. He went for the Earthquake. He was going to try an Earthquake flex on the Altaria. This is fine, yeah. Just go straight Earthquake, chip away against this Azu, and just commit. I would commit no shields here. You might even survive this Ice Beam and still be able to get to a move. Oh, he does. And this Earthquake's gonna do so much if it lands. Gets the shield. That's amazing. Now, yeah, he's in a dominant position. Frenzy Plant will still chunk away for sure. Yeah, Frenzy Plant's just such a hard-hitting move. Oh, and Venusaur has so much energy. So we will have to shield, but he's still in a very comfortable position because both his charge moves are going to be doing some heavy damage. Sludge Bomb hits for neutral versus Ice Beam is resisted, but I don't think it's really necessary to go for the Ice Beam. And also Sludge Bomb is a really, really good move. I think it's actually better in terms of damage per second than Shadow Ball, which is like a really good move. So it makes sense to just go for the Sludge Bomb because it gets stabbed, and even though Ice Beam's super effective, I bet Sludge Bomb is like probably just as energy efficient, even though Ice Beam would hit for super effective. Then you can just go for the Sludge Bomb here and takes out the Azu. Opponent leaves. Very dominant for Z-Pie. If you guys enjoyed this content with Swalot 5-0, with Swalot rank 7 battles, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Thanks to Z-Pie for sending me these battles. If you guys want me to shoutcast your battles, quick Google form in the description. You can send me your links to the battles via Google Drive, and I'd love to shoutcast them. Once again, go follow Z-Pie on YouTube, link in the description. And with that said, thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.